During the project and retrospective, you discovered that one of your team members was dissatisfied with the type of work they were assigned and preferred not to involve in similar projects in the future. Okay, as the project manager, how should you best address this team member's concerns and feedback? Okay, so we are closing the project and the project team member is showing, this was not a good experience for me. I don't want to do such kind of things in future. Yeah, that's the situation. How do you deal with the project, this particular team member? Tricky situation, I guess. Let's see the option. Option A, listen to the team member's feedback, yeah, and respond that. Had you been informed earlier, you could have addressed the issue, but as the project is already complete, no action can be taken now. You can say, thank you, great idea, great feedback, thank you at last you sharing it, but if you could have shared before, I could do something. Now my job is anyway over. Yeah, we note down your feedback, great idea. Yeah, we can say, I acknowledge your idea. The option is not saying note down your feedback, it is saying I acknowledge your idea. So I say, yes, good idea. You should acknowledge it, definitely. But probably you should note down also and do something about it. You can't just say it's over here. You need to do something about it. Let's see option B. Organize a meeting between the team member and the human resource group so the individual can express their feeling and preferences for the future work assignment. Now, it will be too much. Yeah, it will be too much that you get into action and says, I will make your HR talk to you and we'll do something about it. Let's see, but could be a potential option. Better than A, yeah, because it is a little bit action oriented. A was just, I listen to you and do nothing. B is saying, let me do something about it. That's a good idea than A. Option C, listen to the team members' concern and motivate them to be more proactive in expressing their preference in future projects by improving their assertive communication skills. Yeah. So you can say, yes, yeah, that's a good lecture. But again, I'm giving lecture to people and I'm not doing anything myself about it. I can give this lecture, but I have in this particular thing, the major focus of PMP exam is what you do as a project manager, rather than you just ask people to act and do something about it. Yes, you are doing as an action of lecture, but it could be a little bit more good when you can make some note of it and put it into a lesson learned and can provide some guidance for future work allocation to this particular person, provide a feedback somewhere. Let's see the final option, option D. Acknowledge the team members' feeling, discuss their preferred project roles and type of future assignment, and document this information to guide resource planning in future projects. Great. Yeah. So I basically when I am finishing the project, whatever I am learning, I need to put it in the records, lesson learned register, and I need to put it into appropriate category so it can be worked upon. Especially when I'm talking to people related thing, when we are closing the project, I definitely need to give a skill update for each and every team member, because that information will be organizational skill management group, because they want to see what all skills has been improved during this project so that they can assign or they can allocate appropriate project to your team members when they are available as a resource pool. So I need to update this information, maybe in a resource pool document, but lesson learned could be a good starting point where I can make all these notes, and the people who are responsible for maintaining lesson learned and updating in a resource pool level, they should be able to make some action out of it. So option D looks great idea in this particular situation. From an ECO perspective, this maps to task 17 because we are focusing on plan and manage project phase closure or transition. It's a closing project. And it is basically focusing on project closure and lesson learned.